Imagine walking into a church, sitting down in a confessional booth, and talking to a computer? Sounds kind of strange, right? Well, that's exactly what people are doing at St. Peter's Chapel in Lucerne, Switzerland, where they can have conversations with a computer-generated version of Jesus. But don't worry, no need to be nervous. It's not a real conversation with a real person, but it is a really cool use of technology that's getting people to think in new ways about faith, religion, and technology. The idea of talking to Jesus in a church has been around for hundreds of years. For centuries, people have prayed and communicated with God in their own way, using words, thoughts, and feelings. But what if you could actually talk to a digital version of Jesus, who can listen to your questions and give you advice based on Bible verses? Sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie, right? Well, that's exactly what a team of researchers from the Immersive Realities Research Lab at the Lucerne University of Applied Sciences and Arts created. They've developed a project called Deus in Machina, which means God in the machine. How cool is that name? The project allows visitors to talk to a computer version of Jesus at St. Peter's Chapel. This project is like mixing religion with high-tech gadgets, and it's catching the attention of people from all over the world. Here's how it goes. When visitors walk into St. Peter's Chapel, they don't just sit and pray like they usually would. Instead, they enter a confessional booth, a small, private space where they can talk to a lifelike, computer-generated avatar of Jesus. Think of it like talking to a character in a video game, but this time, the character is Jesus, and the conversation can happen in over 100 different languages. This AI, artificial intelligence, version of Jesus is super smart. The more you talk to it, the more it responds with answers based on what's written in the Bible. So, if you're feeling lonely or worried about the future, you can ask it for advice, and it will respond with comforting words straight from Scripture. If you ask about something more serious, like the meaning of life, the afterlife, or even tough questions about suffering and war in the world, the AI Jesus will give you answers based on biblical teachings. But there's one big rule. The conversation isn't meant to be a real confession. You're not telling Jesus all your secrets or asking for forgiveness. Instead, it's more like a personal chat where you can ask questions or think about important topics. So, how are people reacting to this futuristic experience? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some visitors really enjoy the opportunity to talk to this AI Jesus. According to Marco Schmid, the theologian, that means religious expert, who helped develop the project, around 900 people have already used the service. Many of them said they felt like the conversation was deep and meaningful, even though they were talking to a machine. The cool part? People from all kinds of backgrounds are participating. While most visitors are Christians, there have also been people who are agnostic, unsure about religion, atheist, don't believe in God, or even people who follow other religions like Islam, Buddhism, and Taoism. Everyone can get something out of the conversation, whether they're asking for advice or just curious about the experience. Visitors ask all kinds of interesting questions too. Some people want to know about love and relationships, while others ask about life after death. There are also serious questions about things like war, suffering, and the existence of God. It's not just about the easy, happy stuff. It's about grappling with some of life's hardest questions. And some visitors even ask about difficult topics like the Catholic Church's views on LGBTQ issues or past scandals. Of course, not everyone is a fan of the idea. Some people have criticized the project, calling it blasphemous, that means disrespectful to religion, or even the work of the devil. Yikes! Some critics think it's wrong to create a computer version of Jesus, feeling that it's disrespectful to turn faith into something like a video game. After all, religion is about real, personal beliefs, and having a machine answer your questions doesn't feel the same as talking to a real person. Professor Philipp Haselbauer, who worked on the technical side of the project, said that some people have posted very negative comments on social media. But he also pointed out that the technology works pretty well when dealing with tough topics. The team made sure that the AI Jesus could handle serious, sensitive questions, which is an important part of making the project both respectful and meaningful. So why is this such a big deal? For one thing, it shows just how powerful technology has become in our lives. We can talk to robots, machines, and avatars now in ways that were once impossible. But it's also a reminder that technology isn't just about making life easier. It can also be used to explore important ideas like faith, love, and the meaning of life. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll have AI avatars of all sorts of people from history, answering our questions and teaching us important lessons. But for now, Dason Makina is a cool, futuristic way for people to connect with their faith, even if it's through a computer screen. The AI Jesus at St. Peter's Chapel is a unique and interesting experiment that blends religion, technology, and personal reflection. While some people think it's a great way to engage with deep, meaningful topics, others believe it's a little too futuristic for their taste. But whatever your opinion, one thing is clear: it's a conversation starter. After all, how often do you get the chance to talk to a computer version of Jesus? Please like and subscribe to my channel for more to come.